Hello, and welcome to this video. Sorry if any of the camera audio might either desync or just seem off a bit. I am using this same program that I used on my last computer, which was a 10-year-old Walmart computer for, I don't know, like when it fucking was destroyed, but like 2 weeks ago I think. But yeah, got a new computer, but it's a display model. It's like the cheapest, easiest model I could find. But we are about to watch the Black Ops 4 reveal event, reacting to that, and if you see edits here and there, that's because I've edited, to better time it, because like originally here, let's see, like it states that it's an hour and 56 minutes, and we're up to 41 minutes 23 seconds in before it actually starts, so it's about an hour still, so there's gonna be edits for that, so this isn't like an hour long react, but I'm gonna be reacting to this. I did see a few snippets here and there, like I did learn of one thing that because I woke up about say 4:30, and it's about almost 7 o'clock right now, so a few hours ago. Yes, and this is PM. I'm a night owl, so but I go to Philly D for my news, because I find him to be the best news source there is, unless it's like breaking news that I'm seeing on Twitter or whatever. But for the most part, that's just breaking news. I don't actually see like main news anywhere else other than Philly D. And in one of his segments, this today in Awesomeness, he showed a little bit of the reveal and informed me of something, so I know just a bit. I don't know everything, but from what I have seen, there's not that much, so I'll still have a pure reaction here. And here, right before we get into my reacting of this video, there is a link in the description below if you want to watch the video there of what I watched before watching my reactions. You can do so. Link in the description. But you know what? Let's just jump into it and watch the reveal. Here we go. May contain content inappropriate for children. People clapping already. Black Ops. First one. That's 2, maybe? There's 3, there's some 3 there, yeah. Call of Duty Black Ops.
You do not exist.
First one, good. Some issues with what could have been better, but not bad. I'm gonna turn my audio a little bit down from the... What's happening? Well, not my audio, the audio. Epicness, yes. Zombies. Black Ops 2.
Men like us.
I think it was considered the best Call of Duty multiplayer, at least aspects-wise.
Others cannot.
Like with all the aspects of what was put together. Kill streaks, guns, map. Zombies, of course, as usual, awesome. I didn't buy any of the DLC for this year's Call of Duty. World War 2 was okay, but Black Ops 3.
Let's hunt.
And that was kind of the beginning of the whole all warning shit. Like, well, it wasn't the beginning, it was continuous. Advanced Warfare was kind of the beginning. Because it went in Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3, Infinite Warfare. And we had last year, which was World War 1 now. This year we got Black Ops 4. Epicness, everywhere, epicness! Black Ops 4. Mark Lamia. I think I'm saying your name right.
And welcome to the community reveal of Call of Duty Black Ops 4. It's the deepest, most replayable game in our history.
We'll see about that.
Now let's...
You have to wait and see, Cass.
Yeah, let's face it, that's saying something, because you guys, Well, you guys have played the hell out of Black Ops series. We're inspired by your passion for playing our games together, online, for months, even years. And today is where we begin to break it all down.
But you don't support it past the year. That's the thing with Call of Duty games. You don't support the game past a year.
And as you can imagine,
for the most part.
we got a lot to share.
With no more DLC after the
So
year.
we're going to show you more at this reveal than we ever have. This isn't business as usual, guys. This isn't business as usual. And that starts now with how we're approaching Black Ops 4 multiplayer universe. And who better to do that than Dan Bunting and Lord Vonderhaar.
Lord Vonderhaar. David Vonderhaar.
Oh, wait. Hey.
David, what are you doing?
I gotta update my Twitter name to Lord Vonderhaar. And done.
We gotta do the show, man.
Oh, shit.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for coming today. We are here so excited to tell you, finally, about this game that the team at Treyarch has been working on for the past few years. And for those of you who have not been with us for one of our past multiplayer reveals, we are going deep today. Before we tell you all about Black Ops 4 multiplayer, which is set in a narrative world between Black
Trailer for Call of Duty.
Worldwide
Black
reveal
Ops 4
trailer.
multiplayer.
Nice. Bob Wire, what the fuck?
Black Ops, weapons free. Let's do it live.
Fuck did he just catch? Yeah, I've seen the kind of bit of this. The futuristic setting again. Grappling hook? There's no roll in a shield. They brought back the shield. The fuck? The shield's got a gun? You can put your gun in the shield, I guess. I don't. What the? Revolver? I think bringing back that whole like ability thing where you earn up abilities and you got like a certain ability for each character.
Enemy strike team deploying. Building barricade.
What the fuck? Barricade? The fuck is going on? Gunship back at least. Cool tricks. Swimming, lovely. We're back to swimming again. Can we not? Can we just not?
Marking targets.
The fuck? Wall hacks?
Sensor going live.
Shotgun. Weird ass crossbow. With mines, I guess? Throwing axes back. Nice.
Hills coming.
Hills? The fuck? Grenade launcher, look like maybe ability like the last game. Black Ops 4 has Black Ops 3 stuff. Bouncy ball? Flamethrower? Dogs? Interesting. Not overwhelmed, not really hyped. October 12th, not bad. The only game we released in that month with Dead Redemption, really.
that tight gunplay, an authentic
grappling
military
hook.
feel, and a refined tactical team experience that we've ever delivered.
Not sure how tactical you can be with this kind of shit.
Will be played.
And you thrust jump.
No thrust jumps? Nice.
Can you wall run?
Can you roll one? No. Good.
Can you confirm we are 100% boots on the ground?
All boots on the ground, except for when you jump.
Wow.
Can't be boots on the ground when you're jumping in the air.
Look, so that's pretty easy, right?
Gun still up.
We didn't stop believing in guns up. So in Black Ops 4, will you still move and interact with the world in a really fast and fluid way? And you can still keep your gun up while doing many of the other things in the game, like throwing grenades and using equipment, activating score streaks, and mantling. And what's better?
So you can still
doing
shoot
all
when
of
you're
those
cooking
things while
grenades.
still being able to fire your gun.
Interesting.
And it's doing this while firing your gun.
Grappling hook.
Ruin returns, and this time he brought his special issue equipment, the grapple gun, that only he can equip and create a class. So Ruin is a specialist with those unique abilities
So they're bringing
to close the
specialists?
gaps and get to the enemy faster. And the combos that you can pull off when you grapple to grab slam.
Bringing specialists
have been
back
making
like
a
they had in
highlight
Black
reel
Ops
inside the
3.
studio. And we can't wait to see just what you do with this. So
But grappling hook like
specialists
that,
are both
if you're grappling towards somebody, I feel like it's gonna just get your ass killed quicker. I don't think like he was not even hitting him. I'm pretty sure he would have been shot. So there we go. We're connecting.
and some familiar but totally reimagined. Because each specialist brings special
I knew it.
issue equipment that delivers
Like Black
unique
Ops 3, they're bringing
capabilities to your
specialists.
team to reinforce the tactical gameplay without slowing down the player. And you'll
So one
hear
has a
about
dog,
many of them
one
throughout the
has
discussion. But
all hacks.
you would
I'm
be
guessing.
fooling yourself if you thought that they were the main characters of this show.
That's right, because
One with a
Black
revolver.
Ops is and always has been first and foremost about weapons and the gameplay around them. It's no different with Black Ops 4.
Weapons important.
However,
Weapons
with
important in the Black
4,
Ops,
we've made more
in the shooter,
improvements to gun
in the Call of Duty
systems
game.
than literally the entirety of Black Ops 1, 2, and 3 combined. This just shows how serious we are about weapon systems.
LMGs.
We've designed each weapon as though it's a character in and of itself, which means that we pay attention to every single detail.
So you got ARs,
Barrels are gonna ooze
shotguns,
smoke. Muzzle flashes are
LMGs,
gonna burst and light up the room.
pistols,
Bullet
snipers,
impacts are massive. They connect
SMGs.
the player with the game world around them.
Probably.
And weapons for the first time ever.
I have no doubt about that.
Tracers, which both look and feel incredibly awesome.
Right,
But they
because
also
it's
serve a game
grenade
purpose,
launchers.
because they let you know on the design front, Black Ops 4 is going to break with tradition by giving each weapon its own set of attachments.
Really?
Now in the past,
Own attachments.
attachments were
Nice.
shared across weapon classes. We're also bringing a new category of attachment this
New
game.
category attachment?
It's called operator mods.
Operator mods.
Operator mods are the ultimate expression of a gun's profile. It's going to expand its capabilities in ways that go beyond that core functionality. Weapons are further defined by another first in franchise history today.
Another first?
I'm here to tell you, Black Ops 4 will be the first game in our history to use a true predictive recoil pattern system.
Predictive recoil,
This
really?
allows you to constantly make micro adjustments while aiming and shooting to give you the most rewarding and visceral experience.
Call of Duty's
State-of-the-art
this year is at least looking good. Like I
animations and sound
want to buy it. Hopefully they have a good beta.
Weapons and
I have an
health
open
are
beta
two
for all
sides of the
consoles. I
same
have an open
coin,
beta for
and
all
you can't
consoles.
change one without affecting the other.
Health?
And Black Ops 4 adds some tactical depth through a change in the healing mechanic with a dedicated button. And that becomes
Dedicated healing
essential
button.
to your gameplay loop. It's a salt pack which resupplies team, and no
Oh,
doubt the folks
resupplying
at home are
ammo.
already breaking down that MP.
This is a fundamental feature to the game.
Call of Duty
We're introducing a
2,
new
big red
system
one,
called
sure.
the Fog of War.
Fog
One
of
the
War.
parts on the mini map, the Fog of War reveals a radius around the player and his or her teammates. As you'd expect, enemy players are going to reveal their positions when firing a weapon unless they're suppressed, and many of your favorite score streaks like UAVs and counter UAVs are still going to do what you expect them to do. But what the Fog of War does is it creates more opportunities for teammates to communicate and work
So a
together
Fog
for
of
the
War
win.
item.
Now I'm going to introduce you to another new
Recon.
specialist. His name is Recon.
Recon?
Recon
My
is an
kind of guy.
expert in situation.
Let's see.
Situational awareness is as important to the gameplay loop as weapons, health,
True,
and
it's a
movement.
true. I
As with
agree.
the other fundamentals we're giving.
You might remember Seraph. She has a TAC deploy, and this is a team-wide spawn beacon that allows Seraph to command offensive control over
Team-wide
that flow of
spawn
combat for a
point?
period of time. And this is Torque. Torque is the master of disrupting that flow
Barbed wire?
because he can lay down razor wire and create deployable and improvised cover with his barricade.
Interesting.
And flow control work together to influence.
I mean,
the
I'm
gameplay
interested.
loop,
I'm interested
and then we
so
place
far.
those
They got my
tools
interest.
Not in our
It's something I
hands,
know,
but in
though,
the
that's
hands
kinda
of
got my
you
interest, too.
Through the specialists.
Hopefully we'll be able to play it in the beta.
And the story of Black Ops 4 is not
And it
one
better
of
be a good
single
beta.
game in development,
They better announce a good
rather
beta here,
combined
an
journey
open
of the entire
beta.
last decade of Black Ops. And you, the community, have been with us every step of that way. Every game that we make,
None of
is
this
an opportunity
pre-order
for us to do
bullshit,
better,
pre-order
continue
beta
the
crap that we had
dialogue we have
last
with you, and
year.
you know that we
Give us
listen.
an open
You expect
beta
that
for
commitment from
all
us.
consoles,
why we do what we
PC.
do.
Do it.
Here is just a glimpse into that universe.
So we're being shown the characters and their story.
No one gives a fuck about you.
Yeah, for it. He dropped on that bomb!
You're a number. An asset. in someone else's game. They've been manipulating you. Watching you. The government! Exploiting you.
Ooh, nice catch.
They want, they'll leave you for dead. So here's the deal. Alone, you can put up a fight. But together, you can start a war.
Tachanka? Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Activision Treyarch, October the 12th. Okay, we got some fog going on. Somebody's got a fog machine. Jason Blundell. Oh, I said your name right, good sir?
You know what?
What?
It's probably best if I just show
Yes,
you.
please, please.
This is 9.
9? That means no in German. Don't say 9.
You are travelers. You come seeking answers.
Any people playing these that I know of?
Hear my voice.
Heck?
My warning. The knowledge you
You blind in the right eye?
was not intended for mortal man. Breathe deeply. The power of the vapors will transport you. Let yourself fall through the ages, through time and space itself,
ASMR.
and pray
He became a demon.
for your
Get Sam and Dean.
safe return.
And he'd do an exorcism on his ass. Demon! The fuck? Gladiatorial? Gladiators? What the hell? Why are we in ancient Rome? It seems an odd place for zombies. The hell? Hell is going on with the. The fuck? Harazo, he's the creation of the zombies. Jump scare. Not really much of a jump scare, but as I was expecting it to be, but jump scare nonetheless. Are we gonna be combating zombies with melee weapons, or are we gonna get guns? Points. The fuck? What?
Scarlet!
Okay, now they got weapons, guns.
Diego and Shaw, our new cast. We know them, and we can't wait for you to get to know them too.
They're voiced by people we know?
Welcome to Voyage of Despair.
Okay, piqued my interest. So they're now they're on a
Rick may be a very
cruise
higher
ship?
class than you are used to mixing with, huh?
Ah, Bruno, my French friend. The lady will be so lost in my eyes and enthralled in my tales, she will not even notice when I make my move.
Timing, as always, is everything. While you and Lady McBlahblah head off to do whatever it is that you're going to do,
Shaw will collect the key.
allowing us access to the Millionaire Suite.
Well, we will deal with any unwanted guests.
When you say deal with, I have to ask. How?
I will launch, how you say, charm offensive.
Okay, I'm with you so far, but what did you call the pipe things you're looking for?
Pneumatic tubes, used for the conveyance of small packages throughout the vessel. They will carry our surprise down to the cargo room. It really should be quite exciting.
And after the detonation?
That's where I come in.
Given that the artifact will be securely locked within the
San
safe,
Antonio
may I ask
Banderas?
how you plan to get through 2 inches of solid steel?
I've got just the thing. A mechanism of my own invention.
What does it do?
It opens things.
A mystery player.
Now, obviously your father made some enemies during his travels.
That's a pretty big understatement.
If I may interject, I think you were about to ask if Miss Rhodes expected us to encounter any opposition.
You will.
It's possible. Likely, even.
What of the other valuables? Are we to secure them also?
Just the artifact. We're not thieves.
What are we then?
All that stands between humanity and the forces of evil.
Nice hit. Oh well, I guess they're gonna have to fight zombies on a cruise ship, which I like. The fuck was that? Okay. A couple of people were sucked into becoming the mystery box, but like. Ectoplasma grenades? Iceberg? Are they on the Titanic? Oh, here we go. Battle Royale, I'm betting. Battle Royale. That's what I was saying. They're going to be announcing, yes, they have Battle Royale. I bet this is the announcement of it.
Black Ops 4 is the game that lets you play with your friends in more ways than ever before. And we all love Black Ops for that combat experience. But imagine if we take that experience you know and love, and we spin it on its head. And we drop you into a large,
Battle Royale.
massive world where you have to
Battle Royale.
survive to be the last man standing.
Called it. Yep.
Let's just pause here for a minute. I don't have to describe to you how Battle Royale works. These games are no secret. We play them too. But for us to even consider this kind of experience, it had to be unique and done in a way only Black Ops could do.
Yes,
Now,
indeed.
we are doing this, but we are doing it the Black Ops way.
Nice.
A survival game with the best, most refined mechanics in the world. Our signature controls and gameplay systems and the kind of fast-paced action that only Call of Duty can deliver. All in the biggest map that we've ever made, over 1,500 times bigger than Nuketown.
Nice.
And this is just the beginning. We're bringing to bear 10 years worth of Black Ops Universe features. That's your favorite characters, your favorite weapons, and the most iconic parts of your favorite maps. And we're putting them all in one place.
Nice.
A crazy collision of fun. And then
I just can't wait to see what I'm trying this.
Sea and air vehicles.
Air vehicles? What? What?
This is something that you have not experienced before. Let's keep it rolling. Do you remember your CIA handler, Hudson?
Kind of.
Or maybe
Not really,
you
not really.
remember that very first, very sweet RCXD kill.
Not really.
The numbers, Mason, what do they mean? Or that time that when you partnered up with Reznov for revenge.
Kind of.
And which of these multiple endings did you experience with the Menendez? Or how about that one time when you worked with your friend Woods to take the Hind? Now, I should probably mention this one too. Your favorite Zombies cast, weapons, and gear too.
Okay.
This is something totally new. This is doing Battle Royale the Black Ops way. This is Blackout!
Blackout.
It's not going to be long. We'll be back, don't worry, before we're sharing more with this amazing community again.
And I'm announcing the beta today?
Let's check
Maybe
out
E3?
that multiplayer trailer one more time before you're getting your hands on it with it next door. Let's take a look at Black Ops 4 multiplayer. Take care, everyone.
Yeah, we'll stop the video after this.
Black Ops, weapons free. Let's do it live.
Yeah, what was that catch? I still wonder about that, what he grabbed there.
Bravo secure.
So yeah, I think that shield and the shield ability is only for a certain person. You won't be able to probably equip the shield for any character. It's just for that certain character.
Every shot counts.
I want to play her. I love like that one shot revolver shit. I wonder if they're gonna or not gonna bring back the bow and arrow. It's okay if they don't. I don't think it really worked well in that game. So that's his ability, he like catches enemy on fire. Again, the swimming. I don't think we need the swimming. I think it was okay that you had to go around the water. You couldn't wall run across it, you couldn't swim, you had to go around. There's certain lanes. I don't think they should have had the swimming. I wonder if they're going to bring back like the crossbow and hatchet that I had in Black Ops. What was it called? Sticks and Stones. Bring back Sticks and Stones. They're probably going to bring back gun game. I hope they do. They do it better than they did with the Call of Duty 4, where it's like snipers, like you get a hit marker. It's like it's a high-power rifle. You shouldn't get a hit marker unless it's like an automatic sniper. Like a jing jing jing. It's like a bolt action type rifle. That should be an instant hit from body up. From like chest up. Nice, nice. So pre-order and get access to the private. Oh no! Oh my god! If they don't have an open beta like they didn't have it last year, I'm calling them being retarded. Period. This pre-order private beta bullshit better not be the only beta like it was last year. The only open beta they had was on PC, and that was it. I'm not even sure if they had it on Sony, which they had a deal with. Do not do a private beta only. If they do not have an open beta by the time the game's released, I swear to God again, it's gonna be broken shit. Seriously, have an open beta. If you don't, I am calling you retarded, dumb cunts. Period. If you don't have an open beta, you can't fully test the limits and what you need to fix and adjust for the full release. Overall, nice, but that in part there private beta thing, that's what pissed me off about last year. That's what's pissing me off this year. They're being retarded again. It didn't go well for them last year. It's not going to go for them this year where they have a bigger, broader multiplayer, Hey, I'm going to take this headset off. Seriously. 1. Yes, they're not having, it seems, the single player, which again, it's a numbers game, and people are being pissed off there. Because again, as I stated before about the rumors, it is a numbers game. And let's be realistic about the numbers. This is a business, and when you put so much money into a solo, single player campaign, and barely anybody's playing it, and you're not getting the money back for pretty much that, you're going to put more of your effort towards what's really making you money, and that is the multiplayer experience. And that's where they're getting their money. It's a business, it's the numbers game, and the numbers just show that it's a smart idea on what they're doing. They're not doing a single player campaign. Because if, like I said, it's a numbers game, and if the numbers are showing you that they're losing money because of this, they're not going to be doing it. It's smart business, I think. It's actually smart business. Because, for one, the people who do play it, the majority of the last 3 or more probably solo campaigns, at least the last 3 with Infinite Warfare, Black Ops, and Advanced Warfare, people really didn't, for the most part, like the campaign. People hated it. Let's be real. People didn't enjoy the campaign. And that's for the people who actually played it. And again, as I stated there, the people that played it. I didn't play the last campaign. I don't even think I played the last 3, truthfully. And this might be just my thought. I mean, my opinion, my thought. The numbers just state that it's not a good business practice for them right now, It's smart, And for all those people complaining and bitching, showing how stupid they are, you're still not noticing it is a numbers game. It's a business. And the numbers just don't go for a good aspects of them putting the money and the time towards a single player campaign. It's just, the numbers are just there. You gotta realize and understand the business practice and the numbers. And a lot of these people who are complaining that they're not gonna get a single player experience, a campaign. I've seen people who probably seriously bitched about the campaign for the past 3 years. Contradicting yourself much there? Sorry, I can't say that word. You're contradicting yourself? I mean, seriously. Double standards or whatever? Probably not double standards, but contradicting, yes. Seriously. You hated the campaign for the last 3 years. You've bitched about it, and yet now you're bitching that you're not going to be able to bitch about it? The fuck? Again, it's a numbers game. It's business. Now, you might be trying to contradict my stating of that whole private beta being a business thing. It's not a business, because if you're gonna not have an open beta, one, you're not gonna really grab the numbers people because they're not gonna be able to experience a bit here to really get them wanting to invest their money into the game. That's one. That's bad business. They're not gonna have an open beta. 2, you need to server test your servers. You need to stress test. That's what I was trying to say. You need to stress test your servers. Best way to do that, open beta. And being that this is going to be on PC, Xbox, PlayStation, having an open beta on all 3 of these platforms is smart business. It just is. It is for those 2 reasons. server testing. I keep saying server testing, stress testing, and just getting into the hands of people to see what do I want to buy this game, because most people can buy up to maybe 3 to 4 games a year. Period. If you want them to buy your game, having an open beta helps with that. So that I can see okay, would this be a game I want to play? Let me see, test it, and with this open beta, let me see if I would love to experience more of this game. Open beta helps. Period. Having a private beta is understandable aspects, but that's only if it's before the open beta. If they do not have an open beta, as I stated before, they're a bunch of dumb, retarded cunts. There's no getting around that, because you're losing business that you could have gotten from giving it to the masses to experience. To say, what, this is a good game. I would love to play more and more of this game. I'm gonna invest my money into it. And 2, you're stress testing your servers. If you're gonna have, as the other stupid part I think they're gonna do is with the fucking season pass be as pretty much as the game itself, which would be stupid, somewhat as it was with the previous games. But only reason why it was stupid with them is because they had a single player campaign and they didn't have any single player DLC. They had the multiplayer and whatever co-op stuff they had there. That's only what went into the that has ever been what they put into DLC pretty much since the beginning of Call of Duty. That's it, seriously. So they need to be smart about how to do their DLC, their season pass. Now it might be more understandable here because, like I said, they don't have much of a single player campaign. So being that they put all their effort pretty much into multiplayer, it seems reasonable here. They're going to bring out maps for zombies. They're going to bring out maps for the multiplayer. They're going to bring out maps for their, the Battle Royales. Seriously, it's going to be understandable there. They have a good sizable price of us DLC and of the Season Pass. It'll be more understandable this year than it has in previous years. If they do have it about their $50 Season Pass, whatever. $20, $25 for the DLCs themselves. All in all, it's got me hyped. It has gotten me hyped. It looks interesting. But then, like I said, that in there, that whole pre-order now for the private beta. Again, if they do not have an open beta, I just might not buy this game. I bought it last year, and I think that was a mistake. This year, I have a 90% chance I am not going to buy this game unless I can play the game open beta-wise. If they have only pre-order beta, they're just gonna lose business because, again, you have a lot of people who are just gonna, go to a GameStop, which I might actually do. I might just go to GameStop, pre-order it, be able to have the private beta, and then just flat out cancel it. That's what a lot of people did last year. That's what I might just do this year. I might be, like I said, I want to get my hands on it, but they need to be smart with the beta, being that what they have in it. It'd be smart if you could play the freaking Battle Royale, so that way you can experience how it's all over gonna be, as well as the multiplayer, which of course is what's gonna be there. We'll see if there's zombies, but it's understandable if there's not zombies. If they're in the beta, they need to have, as usual, the multiplayer. 2 maps at least, maybe 3, and they need to have the Blackout, their Battle Royale in there, so people can experience it, so they can tell whether or not they want to truly play it when they get the game out. Like, that's the first thing they want to head to. They want to head to multiplayer. They want to head to zombies. They want to head to the Blackout. They need to be smart about it all with the beta. They cannot just have a private beta. Like I said, they need to have an open beta for 2 reasons. 1, get in people's hands so they know, this is what I want to invest my money in, because not everybody can buy just, whatever games they want. And 2, to truly test their servers, to stress test their servers. Because being that this is a bigger multiplayer experience than ever before, they truly need to stress test their servers, especially with that Battle Royale mode. If they don't, they are stupid beyond belief. Period. They need to have an open beta. You hear me, Activision? You hear me, Treyarch? You need, period, period, to have an open beta on PC, on Xbox, on fucking PlayStation. Seriously. If you don't, you're just showing complete and utter stupidity. Because you will not be able to fully stress test your servers, and it's gonna be just a nightmare when your game comes out of people trying to play your game. There's going to just be nothing but error after error after error for at least probably a week or more. I mean, look at what happened with Rockstar and their open world game. Their open world game was down for probably just unplayable for the most part for like at least 2 weeks, and you had to wait 2 weeks to even play it. And they didn't have an open beta, they didn't have a closed beta, they didn't have anything but they had a guide. I know my voice just went high pitched there, but seriously, if Rockstar's watching this, you need to have an open beta for Red Dead Redemption 2. I know it sounds stupid as hell, it's Rockstar, they're gonna do whatever they want, but they need to learn from their past experience with GTA 5 and their open world, and how broken it was for so long. You both need to understand this. Rockstar, Activision, you need to understand this. An open beta can only help you. It can. It can only help you. Now, granted, GTA 5, I mean, it was just so big, it was, seriously, people just have been playing that for so long, and they have made so much money from it. They don't truly need to, but it would help. It would help. It would help with, the community, because we saw just how bad it was, and people might just wait until after to see, should I buy this? For the most part, when should I buy this, probably. Yes, Activision, you need to learn from your experience from last year with Call of Duty World War II. You need to learn and understand an open beta would be your smartest decision, period. Seriously. And that has been my opinion and thoughts and reaction of the Black Ops 4 refill. Overall, like I said, good, but they need to be smart about it and they need to have an open beta. And the whole, no single player is, as I stated, a smart choice. It's a business choice, it's a numbers game. And the numbers are stating that they've seen from the previous last 3 at least Call of Duties is like, it would be smart to not have one because 1, not many people are going to play it, and 2, it's just, for the most part, people are probably going to bitch about it. They're going to have their, criticism about it, have their opinions, which is understandable, but overall, money-wise, it's shown that it's smart not to actually have a single-player campaign. Now, before I also go, there's another opinion I want to give about something that just a little bit of time has passed since my main reaction you've seen, and that is, I watched a few other kind of reactions here and there about it, and there's one thought of mine that I've just realized is that about the Battle Royale version that they're going to have, and that is of their vehicles. And we'll see if they're good or not in the aspects in which, hopefully everything's going to be well balanced and good in the game, but we'll have to wait and see for if Battle Royale and Call of Duty is okay. I mean, it needs to, Battle Royale, just like anything in any game, needs to have good balance to it. But with their vehicles, I'm not sure, because the thing is about Battle Royale and their vehicles is, the main thing is just to get you from point A to point A. They're just transport, period. There's no aspects of them being weaponized other than if you're going fast enough and you hit a player, you do either there's damage or you get a kill with it. But for the most part, they're just there to get you from point A to point B. You're so far from the circle running, it's not going to do you any good. You're going to use up all your heals. You're going to, maybe probably die from the storm or smoke or, not smoke, gas, whatever it is, You're going to die outside the circle, the first circle at least, or who knows. Depending on, how the size of the map and whatnot. But, they're there to get you from point A to point B, and hopefully, they're gonna have air vehicles, and from what we saw like choppers and stuff. Like, how is that all gonna be balanced and everything? I'm a little bit more worried about the Battle Royale in Call of Duty. We'll see. We'll have to see. But again, as I thought, before I heard a lot of people bitching about there not being a single player. I was like, seriously, again, people, you gotta remember. It's a business aspects of it all, it's the numbers game. And in the past 3 years at least, if not maybe more, less and less people are playing the single player campaign. As well as the more and more time that's happened, there's more people bitching and criticizing and complaining about the single player campaign, So it's a business standpoint. They're doing something. It's this numbers game, and they're being smart about the numbers and where they're putting the money and their effort. You know, you got to be smart about it when you have a business. And people keep forgetting video games, as fun as these things are. If you say about anything in the entertainment industry, music, video games, movies, TV, it's a business, and people, need to earn money in these things, and people need to make money. The companies need to make money that they're putting into these things. If they don't make the money back, at least if they don't net even or more, even if they net even, they're gonna just see what the issue was and just pretty much drop it, or just drop everything altogether. And as Call of Duty right now, they're making good business, but as it also has been shown with each and every Call of Duty, there is a decline. And they want to not have it at a decline anymore. They want to have it either at a good set, where they're making good money, or most likely an incline. It's a business, people, and they're not making that much money back as they have before, over and over and over again. And with the single player, less and less and less and less people are playing it, and people that do play it, for the most part, don't like the single player experience that they're getting. So it's a numbers game. You gotta remember that. It is a numbers game. And there be now a single player, hopefully they put more and more better time and effort and the money into these multiplayer experience, including the Battle Royale. So hopefully everything is good. It's a smooth experience. Dedicated servers for all, not just PC. PC should get dedicated servers, but hopefully there's dedicated servers for all. So it's a smoother experience, Less migrating hosts, if at all anymore, then. Especially if you have dedicated servers, there will be no migrating hosts, I don't know if that would be the case or not, I'm not intuitive at all, but, hopefully in the end, it's a smart business that they're doing, in which, it's like they actually put more time and effort into all this, better experience overall. We have to wait and see, like I said, about their season pass and DLC, hopefully they're smart with it as well. And time and effort they put in there and everything, and the cost and whatnot. It's this business, and granted they gotta be smart about it, and the lack of a single player is kind of smart, because again, less people are playing it, and more and more with each year they're being just bitching about it, and just criticism about it, and just complaining about it. And it's like I said before, it's people are contradicting in themselves when they're saying, like, why can't we have a single player? Motherfucker! For the past 3 years, you bitched about the single player. They're tired of hearing people bitching about a thing, So they did away with it, Now you're just bitching about something that you can't bitch about. Now, in the end, yes, granted, it could have been a better campaign than it's ever have been before. But let's be real here. That's highly unlikely. It just is. It's unfortunately is. Because, Call of Duty hasn't really had that good single player campaign since maybe Modern Warfare 2, maybe Modern Warfare 3. I mean, it's been on the decline for a bit now, and they just need to be, a smart business about what they're doing. Could this have been a bad choice? Maybe, but we don't know yet. We have to wait and see in overall what happens, We just have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see what they have at E3. Hopefully at E3 there's Respawn saying, yeah, we're going to have this private beta. This is when it's going to happen. But we're also going to have an open beta. Granted, that's what I said last year about Call of Duty. So hopefully they're not dumb shits and they have an open beta. So, Activision, Treyarch, don't be dumb shits. Do not be retarded cunts. Have an open beta. Peace.